the revolver. Lines up a shot, misses. Second shot misses as well. Third shot finds the headshot, knocking down his opponent. As you can see, the first shot's actually perfectly lined up on the head and misses. The second gets a headshot, as proven by this freeze frame here. Many people on Reddit would probably use this video as an example of satisfying shooting mechanics in Fortnite, but what I want to do is break down this video further so that we can actually start to understand the shooting mechanics in Fortnite and then further improve our aim. In Fortnite, your bullets don't necessarily go on the center dot of your crosshair, as shown in this Magnum video that's on loop in the background. Instead, the a random chance of going anywhere within the crosshair, and this is called spread. I've created a freeze frame of the video we've been watching in the background. As you can see, the center dot is perfectly aligned with the opponent's head, but this will not guarantee headshot. In fact, the center dot in Fortnite really has no significance as to where the bullet will go. It is only used to help players aim their crosshair, but doesn't necessarily show where the bullets go when the gun is in fact fired. What dictates where a bullet will go is a gun's spread. This red circle tips of each of the outer crosshair markers, and a bullet has a random chance of going anywhere within this red circle. Bringing the player back into view over the red circle, you can see that he takes up a very small portion of this current crosshair. If I then highlight him in green, it's easier to see, and really the player only takes up 20 to 30% of the current spread circle, meaning that a bullet would only have a 20 to 30% chance of hitting the player. Bringing up a freeze frame of when this poor lost soul finally loses his life, you can see that the red spread remains the same as before, but when you bring the player back over the red spread, he takes up far more of the crosshair. The green illustrates that roughly it takes up about 70% of the crosshair, and so the bullet will have a 70% chance of hitting the player. But going back to when the center dot is shown, you can see that the center dot wasn't lined up on the head. So why has the headshot come through? Well, as explained before, a bullet has a random chance of going anywhere within that red circle, and it decided to go upwards, which hit the head of the player. The term that everyone uses to describe the shooting mechanic in Fortnite and why they miss all their bullets. If spread is the area of effect of where a bullet can go, bloom is the mechanic that dictates how large or small a gun's spread is. Bloom will increase the spread of a gun when you are hit. Equally, bloom decreases the spread of a gun when you aim down sights, when you crouch, when you stand still, when you tap fire. The bloom will decrease the spread of the gun, making it far more accurate. So now we know how spread and bloom work as shooting mechanics in Fortnite.